be going over what is the best $1,500 build, whether if you are near a Micro Center or you're not near a Micro Center, as I'll try to be inclusive here of many people. So, when we are near Micro Center, we can see you can get a massive discount on the 7800X3, one of the best gaming CPUs, and like a $20 discount on the motherboard, but we're here for the CPU discount. And then we have 32 gigabytes of DDR5 clocked at 6000 megahertz with CL30 latency. So for the CPU cooler, I went with a Thermalright Agua Elite AIO. I use this personally in my personal build right now, and it's one of the quietest, most affordable AIOs, and it gives me the extra FPS with my games because it has, of course, the daisy chainable RGB fans. Alright, next we got a 2TB NVMe. This is one of the best gaming SSDs on the market right now. So right now we're just looking through the specs. It's not bad, it's very fast, and for $129 I can't really complain. Of course these are all Micro Center prices, so we'll go check out Micro Center in a second. And then for our video card, we're going to be going with the 7900 GRE. Of course you could go with the 7600X, but right now Micro Center is running a really good bundle deal on the 7800X 3D, so it wouldn't really make much sense to downgrade all the way down to the 7600X and get the less performance if you can go a little higher and still get that performance. And the 7600 GRE, whoa, it's not a 7600. The 7900 GRE has 16 gigabytes of VRAM. It's made by SFX. Personally, I think this is one of the best looking cards on the market. I personally love the look of SFX cards. Looks good, does the job, and it's good. It's a good price. So for the case, we're going to be going with the Antec C3 ARGB. This is one of the best sub $100 cases on the market. 3 reverse blade fans, 1 exhaust. Of course you could put one down here to bring cool air into the GPU. It does support vertical mounting, which I'll show you down below, and it does come with its own fan hub, which is nice. Okay, what else? Okay, for the power supply, I'm going with the Enermax Revolution DFX 850 watt gold certified. It is fully modular and is ATX 3.0. So right now it is $100, which I went with that. You could go with the Superflower LED X or MSI Mag A850 GL. But this is I believe it's an A tier rated PSU. The PSU tier list has not been updated for a year, so ATX 3.0 might not be on there. So for the operating system, of course, we're gonna go with Windows Key, which you can buy from a cheap third-party seller, or you can get a OEM one at Micro Center. So I did not include that because it depends on where you get that. And then for the rest of the budget, I went with Cable Mod Pro Mesh Cable Extender Kit Black. Cable extensions are controversial, but if you get them from a good place like Cable Mod, they'll be fine. For $40, they provide good value. And then for the vertical mount, in the C3, I also mentioned that you can vertical mount in the C3. So what I did, I watched a few videos on YouTube and did some research, but I found that the Cooler Master vertical GPU mount is one of the best, especially since it's not all too expensive. Yes, you might need to get a oh, it does come with the PSU riser cable. Never mind. I thought it didn't come with the PSU riser cable, but that would be dumb if they didn't include it. So that's my bad, but it does come with the PSU riser cable, so you do not need to. And as you can see here, riser cable PCIe 4.0, so it is very compatible with AMD 7000 series, RTX 40 series, and things like that. Of course, you can use it on 6000 series, 30 series, etc. And I just included a contact frame because $10 or $874, and it provides some extra assurance in case of bending. So right now we're at 1541, but of course if you want to get a little lower than the $1,500 budget, we can just go down to a 1TB drive. Okay, so to make this all happen, we went to Micro Center. Of course, Micro Center is one of the best, has one of the best deals right now. So right now, see, we have the 7800 X3D bundle. So we're gonna click build on it if you want to do this. I swapped the RAM for like $10 extra, so we get 225.26 and 168.75 on it. But right now, this is what the RAM. I don't like the look of the RAM of the Flare X5 series. So right now we're gonna change it to some G.Skill Z5 Neo RGB for $117.99. Perfect. See that total goes up to 512. And then for the M.2, M.2 is 129.30. But if you go 1TB, actually, let's search up Sky. The 1TB is $90, so it's also good. Or you could get 2TB gold instead of platinum, which is also good. But it's a Gen 3 drive if you're looking for that. Okay. So that's with if you have a Micro Center. So let's start a new list if we don't have a Micro Center near you. So for the CPU, we're going with the 7600X, of course. The 7600 is not good enough, and a lot of people aren't comfortable with buying from AliExpress. For the cooler, we're going to go with the Peerless Assassin 120 SE. This is one of the best value coolers on the market right now, and is fantastic for the price. Right now, let's see if we can get a Tomahawk in this budget. No, let's go B650 Gaming Plus from MSI. I personally love MSI boards. They're reliable, they have good Wi-Fi, the BIOS is much better than Gigabytes and things like that. Remember, let's go from Team Group. Team Group has one of the best deals on their RAM, and it's clocked at 6,000 megahertz at CL30 latency. So for storage, we're gonna go with a 1TB drive from Inland. I suppose that butchered that really badly. I personally use this. I love this Inland Performance Plus 1TB. It's one of the best. It's great value. Has some insanely fast read and write speeds, and for $84, can't really complain there. So for the video card, we're gonna go with a 7900 GRE. I think we can fit a GRE in here. We'll see at the end. We'll just see at the end. Really quickly, we might have it. So for the case, I personally love Antec C3, and for the value it brings, can't really complain. And then for the power supply, we're gonna go MSI Mag A580 Gold. So we're right under we're $200, so we can swap this out for a 7900 XT. So we're gonna go Sapphire Pulse, and we are $50 right under budget. So if you put, let's say, cable extensions or things like that, it would be perfectly fine. So right now, for $1,500, we have a 7600X. Actually, we can swap this out for an AAO, because we have the budget to do that. So let's just go Aqua Elite, and we're even closer. So 7600X, Aqua Elite, B650, Delta RGB, Inland. We love Inland here. Sapphire Pulse and C3, and MSI Mag A580. I mean, not A580. That's, well, I'm getting all of my PC knowledge messed up. I cannot read today. It's early in the morning. It's 8 AM. I'm recording this video. Okay, for the operating system, we're going Windows 11. We can obviously get all of that from a cheap third-party retailer like VIP CD keys, things like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned a lot, and we'll see you in the next one.